Hello and welcome to the Dawnreeseshow. My name's Nickolas Wolf, and we are here at the Dingdarling's 110th anniversary. That's a long time. And I'm here with Tony, who is a supervisor wildlife ranger. That's a really long name for the Dingdarling Wildlife Refuge. Say hello.
Long name and a great job. Hi.
Hi. We're going to be asking you a few questions. Yeah. So the first question about this refuge is, how to get started and what is the main purpose of it?
So the refuge is the J.N. Dingdarling National Wildlife Refuge, and we're part of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, so that's why I wear this uniform and wear this patch. It's a federal system of lands. There's actually 560 national wildlife refuges across the country. So we're a network of land established for the protection of habitat and wildlife for the benefit of all American people. Today, like you mentioned, it's 110 years of the whole refuge system. So the first one was Pelican Island by Teddy Roosevelt way back 110 years ago, and then Dingdarling was started back in 1945.
All right, cool. Now, another question for this interview is, why is it named after Dingdarling?
Good. So people hear the name Dingdarling and are like, ding dong. Maybe it's a bird with a ding. They don't know that Dingdarling was a man. His name was J. Norwood Dingdarling, and he was born in Norwood, Michigan, but he spent time here on Sanibel and Captiva. He was a famous editorial cartoonist. So he worked at a time where there was no TV, there was no internet, there was none of this. People got their information by the newspaper. So he would draw an editorial cartoon that would teach people about the environment and about politics and anything that was going on at that time. So people knew Dingdarling. Now the nickname Ding comes from his last name Darling. If you take a couple letters out and squash Darling together, it becomes Ding, and that was his famous signature as an artist.
Wow. Now, a lot of people come here almost every single day.
Yes.
And what are some of the main activities that families can do when they come here?
Okay, good. So we get nearly 800,000 visitors here. People come to Sanibel Island for the beaches. They get sunburned and they need something else to do. And so they find us. That's really how it works. And they find out, wow, I can see alligators. Oh, there's one crocodile on the island and there's 272 different species of birds. I can go kayaking. I can go canoeing. I can paddleboard. I can take my car. I can bird watch. I can rent a bike. I mean, there's so much to do here at the refuge. The education center is free and opened every day. We have free programs all summer long, and even January, February, and March, free programs for people also. So we try to hit the busy season. We try to help families have something to do in the summer, and it's free. So we'd love for people to come out. One thing I have to add, this summer, 2013, May through October, the Wildlife Drive, where you take your car, will be closed. We are repaving the whole surface of the road and adding some water control structures to help the flow of the water in the estuary. So it will be closed, but we're going to have beach walks and other free programs that leave here from the education center.
And that's actually a cool experience, because before I did the wildlife drive, and we saw a lot of the birds that we usually see over at our apartment complex, and because we have a big lake over there.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of wildlife and a lot of cool different trees that when we were when we were driving down there. Sorry, and it's actually a couple of miles long, so that's actually a really long way.
Yeah.
Now the final questions are: how can the viewers of the Dawnreeseshow find out more information about this wildlife preserve, and if they want to become volunteers?
Perfect. So you can find us, of course, online with websites. It's fws.gov/Dingdarling, and that's, of course, Fish Wildlife Service. That's why it's fws.gov/Dingdarling. We have an awesome friends group that has a great website, too. That's the dingdarlingsociety.org, and they support us and all of our education endeavors. We also have a Facebook page. Look for us. It's the J.N. Dingdarling National Wildlife Refuge, and then official in parentheses, because there's lots of people wanting to be Dingdarling out there. Look for our Facebook page. We do really cool things. There was a bear on Sanibel that was here for almost a year. People found out about it first on Facebook. The stomach contents of a coyote, I put that on Facebook. So it's kind of cool, fun things that you wouldn't see anywhere else. We try to put on Facebook. So we'd love for you guys to check us out there.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time to let me interview, and thank you, viewers of the Dawnreeseshow, for watching this. We'll see you later.